Hello again. Welcome back to the walkthrough. So, in the last video, I showed you where to farm upgrade materials and infinite souls. If you have not already, I highly recommend you do so to get to around level 200. That'll be good enough for the DLCs and endgame. If you need more, it's infinite, go ahead. But whatever you want to do, it's up to you. This is almost every ultra grade sword in the game, all +5 and ready to rock and roll. There's 2 we can get right now, and then the rest are DLC. So, let's get right to it. But before I forget, this one right here took 3 hours to farm. Because of that, I had to join the Company of Champions, and which is that over there, which keeps enemies spawning infinitely, increases their HP and defense, and all the things. It's a cool sword. Got this Y-hander moveset. Pretty decent. Probably not going to use it due to its slightly lower damage compared to the other swords we're rocking. You know? Just looking at that. Yeah. That's why my damage is lower. Boom. But if you do insist on farming, make sure the Lost Sinner is dead, which she should be by now. You're going to go to Belfry Luna, burn a bonfire aesthetic, and then you can get the +2 gold serpent ring by killing the gargoyles a second time. So if you really need item discovery, you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm done with the farming. Instead, we are going to go to Brightstone Cove, Seldora, Chapel Threshold. I'm going to use the torch for this because I do not feel like dealing with a bunch of spiders, even though they are weak. They mean nothing to me. Also, for last episode we were level 127. We're now 198, for those who were curious. Plop. Keep running. Could have sworn I killed you. Oh well. Couple more doors, and we can finally get one of the coolest great swords in the game. You could have farmed for this great sword is actually farmable. If you want to, I don't recommend it because you can get the guaranteed one right here. Yep, spider cave or spider room. Alright, a bunch of spiders are going to come out of this one if it's not obvious once you get the chest. Hence why you want to have a torch so they don't jump you. What you want? And just like that, look at it. It's back and better than ever. The Black Knight Ultra Grade Sword. Oh yeah. Unupgraded and it's one-shotting people. That's what we like to see. Alright, back to the bonfire. We are going to upgrade this bad boy. Use it? I don't know. Maybe. But we got more great swords to acquire, so. You know what? Yeah, we're going to use it on the next boss because I feel like it. Don't ask questions. Alright. Let's upgrade this bad boy. Yeah, that's enough Night. Yep, 15 twinks.
I'll be around.
Hell yeah, hold up. Are you stronger? So you have fire damage. Are you stronger than Smelter? No. What's your physical split? 280? Damn! It's just... Oh, the scaling's... It's a scaling thing. Damn. Okay, I see you. More physical scaling. I get it. Very well. Okay, so get ready. If you're gonna go into New Game Plus, obviously I don't recommend using bonfire aesthetics because it'll mess up scaling through the areas. But if you don't care about that, Let's grab the second of the 3 gut swords. Or I guess the best lookalikes for the gut swords. We'll call it like that. Burn a bonfire aesthetic. Then once you are ready, what's done is done. Black Knight Halberd. Hell yeah, we brothers. And we're gonna fight Rotten. Give me that. It's just Rotten. You fought him before, and we've already set a bonfire in the DLC. So if you can't beat him, you still have access to it. Although if you can't beat Rotten, there might be a little problem because it is Rotten, and even in New Game Plus, look at that damage. See, no grabbing. Oh, it's got this thrust. Why did that do so little damage? Wait. Ah, that's better. Hitbox thing. That's what I like to see. Oh! No, sir! No, sir! God damn! All my armor's upgraded, too! Be careful in New Game Plus if that was not obvious. Even with upgraded armor. Holy! Holy fam. Really? We're doing this again? Very well. Can I get stamina? Thank you. Damn! Damn. Should not have gone for the heavy. Greed. It is greed. No worries, it's fine. We'll upgrade. Actually, hold up, which is heavier? Oh, figured. Smelter sword. Smelter sword is heavy. Bro, for real? We doing this now? We gonna do the stagger? Oh, ain't no way. Ain't no way he showed up. He pulled up? For real? Damn. My bad, bro. I kind of feel bad. Like, that was just bullying. Like, that was straight up bullying. But, I mean, hey, free effigy. We take those. We do take those. Give me them souls, boy. I don't need them. I just want them. We good? Can you get away from the fire? Thank you. Can't circle straight to you if you're doing... Oh, that's probably why. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Do the thing. Holy! How many... Oh, was that a crit? Or just the hitboxes? Cannot tell. No. Keep me out of the fire, boy. Smelter sword go... Oh, you're doing a grab. Always forget about that. There we go. That's the damage I like seeing. Double hitboxes. Let's see. Let's go. R1. I'm not risking it. I ain't doing that shit again. But Rotten defeated and yeeted. We just gonna go back to Brightstone Cove. Because that is where our prize lies. Yep. Alright. Warp on over to the Ornifex bonfire so we can get the Crypt Black Greatsword. This is a unique Ultra Greatsword in the fact that it has it has a great axe moveset, which is pretty damn cool. At least one-handed. I'm not sure about two-handed, it might. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Trade. There it is. There it is. See this thing in action. You need 12 intelligence and faith, which you'll see we have. What do we have to? Oh wait, that's right. The dark armor, the skeleton mat hood that we're rocking. Yeah, it increases int and faith by 1. I forgot about that, honestly. Yo, internet cut out for a moment. It's cool. Edited the clips together. We should be fine to go. Now, continuing before the internet cut out, we shall now be going to the Iron Hearth Hall, because we're just going to collect some bonfires real quick, cleaning up any areas that may or may not have been missed. So now begins, I guess we'll just call it the cleanup arc. As you can see, we are really freaking strong. Come on, bro. My bad. I know you was built like that. Moving on, make sure you have a Ferrous Lockstone. You should have a Ferrous Lockstone if you literally just fought the Rotten like we did. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. You're dead. Pop the Lockstone in. Punch a hole. Up the ladder. Drop down, boom, bonfire. So, you now acquired this bonfire. We can move onward. See, if you think you're missing a bonfire, probably not. You just haven't explored the level yet. This is the Pyromancer section I was telling you about. Requires a fragrant branch. You should have enough at this point. So feel free to go ahead. And then these are all DLC. So, we're going to go to the shrine. Because it's time to kill what some people say is the worst boss in Dark Souls 2. Heavily disagree, but whatever. If you do join the Company of Champions to respawn enemies and you quit, they will be despawned if you had already despawned them. So don't worry about that. So now we just got a lovely little stroll because this guy right here thought it would be fun not to drop for multiple hours. Anyways, don't need this. Just put this on. Or you know what, actually? We'll go for fashion over function. Boom. True Berserker armor. Let's rock. Even though this looks better. Look at that. It's got everything you could want. The line. Yeah, that's what Guts' sword looks like. And the Great Axe moveset appears to only be when one-handed. Use that as you will. It's small, stubby greatsword. So, is what it is. It's unupgraded. Not gonna use it. Why not? He took all my time earlier. So now, it's time I get that back. Make sure you're ready. When you are ready, start bonking his toes. And then you're going to run out to his face. You want to be able to see what he's doing. He starts breathing fire, see the glow. That's how you know you're out of range. And I actually want vertical chops for this. Look at that. Better hitting. That's a way better hit. See, you probably don't need to run. Yep. You need to go to him. It's not that big of a deal. People say this fight's hard because they try to do the toe cheese. which actually doesn't really work as a cheese method. Where's the fire? Right here. Oh, walked two. Pop a gem. We'll be fine. Gonna do it. You can do it? Nope. Be careful when he gets too back. I will say that. Because when he gets too far back, he might jump forward. Oh, this is the attack you want. You want him breathing fire like this. You want to be... That was just poor positioning on my end. Could have hit him. Good chunk of times. But now he's flying forward, as you just saw. So get ready. But overall, this fight, not as bad as people say. They just try to cheese, and that's what gets them killed. When you do it this way, you can easily see what he's doing. Like, just superior in every way. Get to the side. Hell yeah, look at that damage. We only got 16k HP, we just did a 16th of that. One go, let's rock. Use this opportunity to heal. If you're using buffs, go ahead and buff. But really, you shouldn't be fighting this guy like a Dark Souls dragon. Fight him like an Elden Ring dragon. And you'll have the best time. Aim for them heads. Do the move I like. Thank you. I could actually hit and not whiff. There we go. My bad, bro. You gave me what I wanted and I failed you. But as you can see, like, no struggle right here. Easy game for babies. This is one of the reasons why I say don't use a thrusting weapon if it's your first playthrough, because it's pretty hard to hit him with a thrusting weapon. Just due to how high his head is. Right tool for the job. At this point you have infinite upgrade materials, even if you don't have access to the Giant Lord yet. Which, like, that's 2 feet away at this point. So, go ahead, grind up if you need to. He's optional. Unless you're an all boss runner. In which case, kill him. Kill him now. Bam! Baby! Juicy hits. Juicy hits. All around. And running. Easy. GG easy. Victory achieved. No sweat. Gives you a soul of a giant, which, hey, remember, don't eat them. Do not. They don't taste good. We can't eat this, though. And a petrified dragon bone. You need 15 to max out a boss weapon. Remember that now. Aged feather. And that's the dragon shrine fully complete now. We've done everything in there. Next up indeed, is going to be back to the Forest of the Fallen Giants? What? We are going to go through some giant memories so we can finish the Undead Crypt, because that's also not finished, believe it or not. We have some things in there to do. So, head out this way. Kill the enemies, don't. It's up to you. But just keep moving. We got to do this fast. Not because it takes long, it's just a lot of walking. I don't like doing it. But this part of the game is optional unless you're trying to go for all bosses. Just remember that now. If you don't want to do this part, you don't have to. If you've killed Giant Lord, you can talk to him and get the Drain Lake helmet, which completes the Drain Lake set, which you can get from behind the Pursuer boss arena. Only if you could kill the Giant Lord, though. It's an alright helmet. There you go. Now prepare for jumping. Cracked wall. I bet nothing's gonna pop out. Damn! He full on shoulder tackled me. Run back if you need to. But other than that, you actually don't need to fight any enemies in the memories. You could literally just run past them. It's not even that hard. If you want, like, the loot, then kill the enemies. But that's up to you. Avoid the battle. Climb the ladder. Then you'll see what's the matter. Should recognize this place as where we fought the last giant. Or no, not the last giant. Giant Lord. This is the bonfire area before it. Anyways, to the Pursuer's boss room. Which I don't even know if we fought Pursuer in this boss room. It's been so long. Someone could check the videos. I don't know. I don't care to do so. Here's the Pursuer's boss room. In case you forgot. This is actually where we fought Giant Lord. Pretty cool. Here's the head that rolls through. Allows you to enter the fight properly. Scare them. See, they stopped attacking. I'm just that guy. Now, if you're doing Benhart of Hugo's quest line, he'll be right there. And you have to summon him for the Giant Lord to complete it. And then after you do so, you talk to him and he gives you his shit. Quest complete. What the fuck? Bro literally jumped. Okay. Oro, I've never had this much I've never had any problems with any of these. Why are you the problem child? He ain't even that. I've literally just been going in too fast. Huh. Speed runners. Give that shit to me. No. No. Thank you. Anyways, literally, it's right here. This is all you need. Click the button twice, and you've gotten it. And you know what? While we're here, might as well finish the Dragon Lake set. Because, yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Boom. Dragon Lake set, and shield and sword. This is not an ultra great sword, so we will not be using it. For those curious, there's your drip. And there's your shield. So, parry. It's a standard greatsword. Gotcha thrusts and everything. But we don't care about that. We're guts. And that's nuts. Sword acquired. Moving on. Now, at this point, you should have 5 giant souls. But we still have one more thing to do. if you're not a hexer and you have a problem with killing NPCs, I get it. But I did say I was going to help out my casters. So, if you don't want to kill them, I believe you need 20 intelligence and 20 faith. And this guy is your hex dude. He's going to sell you all the hex stuff. Like, look at all that. Boom.
This king.
Yep, you need 20. You've only got 13.
Till we meet again.
So, unfortunately, he has to go.
What are you doing? Look, it's dark.
Get the sunset staff. You're going to make sure, because at this point you should already have them all, you have the following items in your inventory. The feather. Where? Oh. The sunset staff. You should have Kale's helm. And I believe that... Oh, I know what we're missing now. I believe it's in key items. Yep, there it is. Ladder miniature from Gilligan. Once you've acquired all of that, you're going to head over to Aldia's Keep. That's not Aldia's Keep. There's Aldia's Keep. Front door will be the fastest. And assassination quests. That's what we just did. You get all these items if you kill the NPCs they're from. Gilligan, Felkin, Shenalot, and Kale. We killed 2. But if you don't want to kill them, you just complete the quest line. Felkin the 2020. Shenalot get to the Dragonary. Kale light up the map. And Gilligan, you just buy it for 8k souls. But it's Gilligan. No one cares about Gilligan. Kill him. Save him from his fate in Dark Souls 3. Now, if you pulled that lever, you cannot do this quest because it'll be free and he'll be an invader. In addition to do this quest, you need to be fully hollow. So, when you're ready, he'll talk to you. He'll be like, yo, can you kill some people for me? Then he makes up some random bullshit. He wants you to kill people. He gives you a ring called the Dispelling Ring for the first one. You want to keep saying yes to his kill. Simpleton Spice. Yep, keep killing. He tells you who to kill. Forbidden Sun, or one of the strongest pyromancers in this game. And finally, Unleash Magic. What this spell does: 20% extra damage for a minute at the cost of 30% of your max HP. That's it. And it's for all magic types, including miracles, pyromancies, sorceries, all the things. If it's a magic spell, 20% more damage for a minute. This is the ring we got. Just a standard all-around defense increase. Forbidden Sun, there it goes. Chaos Ved Vestiges and Dark Souls 3 is what it's called. Also, now he's a merchant. Sells you some drip. Moon Hat, which doesn't actually increase your intelligence if I'm not mistaken. If you want to get this fancy, go ahead. Thunder Quartz +2. Some Great Arrows. Bonfire Aesthetics if you're desperate for them. But like, I'm not. Infinite copies of Magic Shield and Magic Weapon. Talk to him, get the Chaos set. And with that, that's really it. I mean, if you want to go ahead and buy them all, might as well. Even though you have I don't have any plans for them. Already got way too many.
Fine.
But here's the Chaos set, if you're curious. Absolutely, positively dripping. Like, look at that. That is a, you see this man? You know he's a mage. Like, he pulls up, staff in hand. It's like, oh no. Like, he's got that shit on. Do the slow walk. Be like, go cast some spells at you, bro. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, improves casting speed. But we don't care. Give me back my drip. And my weapon. I need that. Kind of. But with that questline done, you can become human again if you're not human, because you do need to be fully hollowed, or he will not speak to you at all. He's too scared of you. Which is good. We do need to become human in a moment. Head back to the crypt. Undead ditch, specifically. We're gonna kill a king. It is time. Make sure you are 100% prepared for this. We're killing kings. And that's alright. Gonna pull up everything ready to rock and roll. He does a lot of damage. You have been warned. He's got a decent amount of HP if you have 0 giant souls, because each one halves his defenses. If you have 0, he's got 64 times his basic defense. Hence why we wanted all the souls. Now, once you're ready, this is up to you, but might as well use a bright bug, because, like, make it even easier. It's just whatever you want, though. Like, you may just got an infinite bright bug with Unleashed Magic now. So I might as well use my own bright bug. Once you are fully set, just full sprint down the hallway. It's okay. No one's going to stop you. Because they are too scared to enter a boss room. Imagine. Skill issues. Imagine missing. I was totally standing still. They won't follow you into Vendrick. See, they're too scared of the king. There's his theme. Alright. When everything's in order, go Super Saiyan. And... Whoa! As you can see, even with the bright bug defense and fully upgraded armor, he hits like a truck. This is why I use bright bugs, because I'm not risking that damage on my face. Because that's more without the bright bug. Even though he's super simple when it comes to his attacks. Like, it ain't worth dying over. Because if you die to him, like, you saw that run back. I don't want to do that again. Just guarantee the kill. First try. Go for the double. R1. And the king falls. But you don't get a boss soul. Just 90k. Anyways, if you want to, you can actually go in and talk to the king himself. But we are not going to be doing that just yet. Instead, we're going to go to Shrine of Elana, actually, believe it or not. Also, with the king dead, you now have access to fight the triple threat final boss. So, that'll be certainly something. Head to the second bonfire. And remember that dragon rider from earlier? We're going to be going there. You got to make sure you're human and that the king has died. That's it. That's the prerequisites. And then you can open the door that's behind him. But, yeah. We're pretty strong at this point. Just keep on moving. If you need to kill shit, go ahead. But like, Shrine of Mana, everything's fairly easy. Ooh, what'd you get me? Appreciated. Did not mean to do the flip thing. No matter. Can I light my torch here? I can. So generous. Now you can actually see the bridge proper, which is important. If you notice the Dragon Rider's gone, probably fell off at some point. Not gonna lie to you. He do be doing that. No longer needed. Torches. Open the gates. And there's his boss soul. This does give us an ultra great sword. So you know what that means. Another boss weapon to the list. King's Crown, armor, gauntlets, and leggings. Holy. I will showcase that for you. Now, I may be mistaken, but I'm 90% sure. Back to Ornifex. Because Ornifex just has all the boss weapons that are like on the more physical side. But Straight's got the more magical type weapons. I warped to the wrong one. But you know what? I don't even care. It's right here. And you only do bullshit today, though. No, sir. Keep dropping. Was there an item over here? Must have been the wind. Open says me. And trade. Alright, so this is a ruler sword, which is a regular greatsword. We don't want that. What this does, this actually scales with your soul count, which is pretty cool. The more souls you have, the more damage it does. This is what we want. The King's Ultra Greatsword. Does strike damage, which is really good against dudes in armor. Let's see the fit. 400 base damage, but reduced to 180 because we can't wield it proper. Great Axe moveset, just like the other one. Look at that crushing power. Absolutely ridiculous. It is just a shame we cannot wield it in one hand. Why can I not use the bonfire? Okay, that's it, buddy. Look at all that shredding. What are... Bro got flipped. I might die here. Moving onward. More bonk. More success. Unupgraded. Remember that now. Because look at that. Anyways. With that, that is all the base game Ultra Great Swords. We have one in the Fire DLC and one in the Ice DLC. Both of them are pretty fucking cool. However, we have just enough time to do this. Go to the King's Gate. We're beating the game. Prepare thyself. And then the DLC and the one side boss that actually puts up a fight. In the next episode, these will be upgraded. So, I could bonk with them, because I want to bonk with them. I might grind to get the 10 strength I need. But we'll see. Done a lot of farming to get all these upgraded. Let me tell you, it was a lot. But nevertheless, gonna rock the basic great sword. Now, if you want to put these away, go ahead. If you want to eat them, go ahead. I don't care. Not your dad. Don't need those binocs, though. Don't need that sunset staff, though. Don't need one, too. And that reminds me, we never put on the kingly drip of the gods. Peep the fit. Peep it. And I clean, though. And I clean. Honestly. Pretty decent guts vibes. Take off the crown and there you go. Although the Forlorn set would be better. And hold on a minute. Speaking of armor, there is an armor set up here we can get that does give off a guts vibe. Because we are doing guts. Boy, get that shit out of here. Once you have killed the Giant Lord, talk to our ghosty friend. He does the mostest. Get the fuck out my face. I did not say you were good to go. Up the stairs. Yeah, he sells a lot more shit now. These are actually pre-order bonuses. If you bought the vanilla version on pre-order, you can actually get these really cool weapons right here. They're kind of mid, but they do exist. And they're reskins of other stuff, which is like, it's cool. Monkeys makes it actually pretty decent. But that is not why we're here. We are here to talk to him. Because then you get some pretty cool drip. Check it. Peep the fit. What do you think? What do you think? Like the King set, but just more black. This is actually the Drang set in Dark Souls 3. You might recognize it. Ooh. I like that. Feel the Berserker set. I might keep that. I might. The weapons he gave you. Espada Ropera. It's a rapier. That's it. It's just a basic rapier. And the Royal Dirk, which actually has a longsword moveset when one-handed. It's a dagger. This is the Hide Knight sword moveset, actually. But when two-handed, that is your standard dagger moveset. But whenever you are ready to fight the final bosses, go back to the last bonfire. And before I forget, this is the most important part. 15-minute unskippable end credits. You've been warned. You've been warned. Put on the King's Ring. Walk all the way down. If you don't have the King's Ring on, these guys will actually unstatuify. And they made me mad because I noticed something. Look, they've got the same sword and shield combo, just inverted. You know, that looks good. I like the symmetry. He's holding the halberd or spear. He's holding the great sword. Why? Why must you do this to me? Make them hold the same weapon. My perfectionist mind. And it was walk in, put on whatever rings you want. Shannon tells you that this is the end and goodbye. Speaking of goodbye, hold up, I'm gonna want that on. Equip your final set of weaponry. Equip them all. Once you're ready, it's time to go. That's it. That's the boss run. It's not hard, but it is literally long. Just, yep. Any day now. If you have completed Benhart's quest and you have completed Vengarl's quest, their summon signs will be here alongside Bradley, the absolute Chad. Bradley of the Old Guard. Oh. I guess you don't need to complete his quest, but you do need Vengarl's, and he'll pop up right here. Or here, I don't remember. But you can bring all three of them into this fight if you wish. That is up to you. But once you're ready, duo fight. Now with this fight specifically, they will revive each other if they don't die at the same time. Holy shit. My bad, girl. I know you was like that. I know you was like that. Now, pardon me. One is obviously more dex focused. The other one is more strength focused. At half HP, the defender loses his shield. And at half HP for both of them, they buff their weapons. And that is actually a weapon art you can use when you get their swords for yourself. It is really cool. If only they didn't die so fast. Heal up, get ready. Now this is the technical final boss. If you do not kill Vendrick, if you don't kill Vendrick, there's only 2 fights. If you kill him, you get 3 fights. And you get this cool cutscene of the boss entering the fog wall, which is kind of funny because you were the true boss. Anyway, she's ugly. Moving on. She's going to summon life-draining orbs, which do cause curse buildup. You can't roll through them. You need to physically attack them. Also, please take to note her spear, or not her spear, her scythe, also causes curse buildup on hit. So don't get hit. Simple things, right? Obviously, she's resistant to dark. But I see lots of curse buildup in one hit. She knows the Kamehameha wave, so just be careful, but that's a lot of damage opportunity. As you can see, not a lot of health. We be chilling. Can we get in one go? That'd be nice. One more hit for good luck. And now it is time for Aldia to show himself. Any day now.
Many monarchs have come and gone.
Where is he? Well, he is on fire. He has super high defenses and he burns you if you go near him. So, just wait for the fire to turn off. Like, see, now it's fully off. But like, you've got the tree trunk shut. Just attack when you can, back off when you can't. He teleports, makes it really obvious where he's gonna go. And after the teleport, you can attack him. Hella increased defense. This is the burning sun that we got earlier. Does a lot of damage. Really hard to dodge too, at least for me. As I dodge it. But yeah, Aldia, I always fight him because all bosses, but he drops 0 souls, doesn't even give you a boss soul. He exists because lore. You get nothing for fighting him and you lose nothing for fighting him. So if you really want to get the Vendrick stuff, beat the game, then you get the Vendrick stuff if you don't want to fight Aldia. Because otherwise you do have to fight him. Phase 2, the fire gets intense. And you got like little soul mass, but with fire. Where's he going? Why on me, bro? Damn. Missed the opportunity. My god, what was that voice crack? Opportunity. There we go. Where does he come from? There we go. Bro, you didn't even move. He like stayed in the same area. That's crazy. I've never seen him do that. And dead. Just like that. When you kill Aldia, you get 2 different endings, or the option for 2 different endings. You can either ascend to the throne, or you can turn around and leave it. There's only one right option here. That is to become human. And don our true calling. Here we go. With that, you did it. You beat Dark Souls 2. There's one boss left in the base game, but we're going to save him for the DLC. And all that stuff. Because in my opinion, he's as tough as a DLC boss. Just not as much HP.
There is no path.
Except your cool cutscene. And walk forward into the light.
Beyond the reach of love. What could possibly await us? And yet we seek it insatiably. Such is our fate.